Bonjour, bonjour, and welcome to lesson 14. And today we're going to look at regular ER verbs. Now, you may remember on a few occasions I said to you, look at those verbs, notice the different endings, but we're not going to look at them just now. Well, the time has come and we're going to look at them in detail and see why we have all these different endings. So that's the plan for today. And again, before we start, please don't forget to check our French Ignition website. We offer French conversation groups, and it's a great way to practice your French. And there's even groups for beginners, so don't let your level of French influence you. Even if you're a beginner, it's a great way to practice your French in real conversation. Okay, shall we get started? So verbs. Verbs, we'll remember, are the word we use to refer to an action, such as regarder, to watch, lire, to read, jouer, to play, or a state, être, to be. In French and in English as well, we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. Now, if you think of irregular verbs, we're going to look at them first as mad verbs. And why are they mad? Because every time you want to use them with I, you, he, she, we, they change form totally. There's no predicting how they're going to go. You've already met a few irregular verbs. You've met être, we've done a lot of work on that. So être goes je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont. And you've met venir, je viens, tu viens, il vient, elle vient, nous venons, vous venez, ils viennent, elles viennent. So every time you use those irregular verbs with je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il plural or elle plural, they change completely. That's why they are irregular. They do not follow any kind of pattern. Regular verbs, on the other hand, follow a specific pattern that you can apply to any of them. So that makes it a lot easier because you don't have to learn them one by one. You can just know what pattern they follow and you just apply it. You've met s'appeler, to be called, habiter, to live, and regarder, to watch. These three are regular verbs, and you will notice that they all end in ER. So when we talk about verbs, we talk about the infinitive of a verb. The infinitive of a verb is the to form of the verb, the general form before you start applying it to I, you, he, she. It's the form you will find in the dictionary. So regarder, for example, is to watch. It's not I watch, it's not you watch, it's not they watch, it's to watch. The general form before you apply it to I, he, she, and so on. And notice that in French, that to bit is included in the verb. It's that ER bit. It's that ER bit that means to. We don't have a separate word for it. Regarder doesn't just mean watch or watching. It means to watch. So if we want to apply it to I, je, tu, you, elle, etc. I've not put all of the forms here, but that would be the same for all of them. We can't say je regardais, tu regardais, elle regardait, because all we'll end up saying is I to watch, you to watch, she to watch. Now, I know that the French language can be strange, but it's not that strange. We still do not say I to watch. So you can't use regarder. So what are you going to use? Well, here is what happens when you have a regular verb ending in ER, such as regarder. First, let's get all our different persons, je, tu, il or elle singular, nous, vous, il or elle plural. Now we know that we can't say regarder because that's going to be too much. So we want to get rid of the bit that says to. If you remember, we said that the bit that says to is that ER here. So that's the bit we want to drop. Let's drop it. And we are left with regard without ER. So we fit it in here. And now what we've got to do is apply the set of endings that go with every ER verb. So with je, it's I. With tu, IS. Il or elle, back to I. Nous, ONS. Vous, IZ. And il or elle plural, ENT. So all you have to learn really is the set of endings. One set of endings and you can apply them to all ER verbs. Again, let's hear the pronunciation. Remember that most of them are silent except for nous and vous. But when you write them, obviously you've got to write the proper endings. But sound-wise, it's silent except for nous and vous. Je regarde, tu regardes, don't pronounce the S. Il regarde, elle regarde. Nous regardons, vous regardez. Il regarde, elle regarde. Don't pronounce ENT. So here are a few other ER verbs. Notice again, they all end in ER. Regarder, to watch. Habiter, to live. Jouer, to play. S'appeler, to be called. You're going to do exactly the same for any of them. Let's take jouer as an example. So here is our verb jouer. If I want to say I play, you play, he plays, they play, we play, what are we going to do? So first of all, let's have all our different persons, all our different pronouns. Je, tu, il or elle singular, nous, vous, il or elle plural. Now remember, we need to get rid of the bit that says to, that's ER. So let's get rid of that. And we're left with joue. And then we stick the same endings at the end. So the ending with je, can you remember it? The ending with je is I. The ending with tu is IS. Il or elle, back to I. Nous, ONS, vous, IZ, and il or elle plural, ENT. And that gives us je joue, tu joues, il joue, elle joue, nous jouons, vous jouez, il joue, elle joue. So here is the rule that you're going to apply. First of all, take away ER of the infinitive. Select the pronoun you want to use. So, je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il or elle plural. Add the bit of the verb that you're left with once you've taken down ER. And then add the appropriate ending. I, IS, I, ONS, IZ, ENT. And you can apply that to any regular ER verb. So, today we've looked at verbs that end in ER, whose infinitive end in ER. That's one particular group of regular verbs. There are other types of regular verbs. There are some, a group of verbs where the infinitive ends in IR, such as finir. And there's some of them where the infinitive ends in DRE, such as descendre. We're not looking at them today, but all I'll say for these other two types of verbs is that the process is going to be exactly the same. We're going to get rid of the bit that says to, but we're going to use a different set of endings for them. But the process is exactly the same. As for the irregular verbs, well, I'm afraid there's nothing for it but to learn them one by one. So that's the only thing you can do with them. Luckily, there's more regular verbs than irregular verbs. Et pour la prochaine fois, now we're going to start module 3, where we're going to start talking about your family and talking about other people, not just about yourself, but people around you. And the first lesson in that next module is going to be talking about your marital status. Ok, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Au revoir et à bientôt.